The familiarity principle is a tendency that people have to choose things that they are more familiar with over choosing things that they are less familiar with. And this principle happens even when the person does not remember that they have past experience with the thing that they are choosing. From the professor's example, we learned about the students, the researchers, and the shapes. When the students were given the shapes two at a time, most of the time, the students preferred the shape that they had seen before over the shape that was new, even though the students did not remember that they had seen one of the shapes before. But the part about the students not remembering doesn't matter. As the familiarity principle states, a person has a tendency to choose something even if they don't remember having seen it before. So when the students were shown the shape for the first time in dim light for a split second, it was enough to leave a significant impression on their mind. They don't remember having seen it, but it was enough for them to choose that shape more than just a 50-50 even split balance over the other shape. Time. I used to say, if you are somebody who feels stuck on 24 or 25 on TOEFL speaking, but since Shreya, a native English speaker, got only 23 on TOEFL speaking due to the speaking templates as she says, and because before her, Mays got 22 on TOEFL speaking due to the speaking templates as she also says, 10 days before I helped Mays get her 26 on TOEFL speaking, it's time for me to update this. FPGEE. I'm speaking to pharmacists who feel stuck between 22 and 25 on TOEFL speaking. If you know that your ability to speak is better, higher than the average of your speaking section scores, and if you have been using speaking templates, stop using speaking templates and instead give yourself the freedom to use the full capacity of your natural speaking fluency. Listen to the advice of other pharmacists who are also telling you to stop using speaking templates and instead start using your natural speaking fluency.
Once you are in the level that you need to become advanced in order to get the 26, you need to get rid of the templates.
Template will hinder your ability to deliver the question because it shows that you are reading something or you are not speaking, you are reading.
I was using completely different template or different way. I started to apply your way, and once I started to practice your way, oh, it's easy for me.
That was really good for me. It really helps me because with this in my mind, I could speak faster, and because I was confident.
It's challenging, but you know, after you pass it, the feeling of victory, it's worth it.
Aaron Speaking gave me some advice to stop using speaking templates, which made me sound like a robot. Hence, using speaking templates restrained my natural ability to speak. As English is my first language, I thought the speaking templates would be enough to get me the 26 that I needed. Unfortunately, it wasn't, and I only scored a 23. Your lack of getting 26 is not due to your speaking ability. It has been due to your less than optimal strategy. When I was young, I first started to ride a bike with training wheels, and at first it was helpful. But then, when I needed to go faster, when I needed to go over jumps, when I needed to make sharp turns, I instinctively knew it was time to get rid of the training wheels.
The templates were like, oh my God, why did they create those templates?
Aaron, you are a big helpful for students like us. We need somebody to like stir revolution in our heart inside, give life to our conversation, and this will never happen through other sites like they have exact traditional pattern, the template, first, second. For example, don't say for example the second time, for instance, really. And like robot, I felt myself without life. I don't have the a freedom to speak.
You don't have to worry that much about how can I mention 2 reasons with 2 details or 2 examples. It's too much for me. You help students to increase their fluency.
So instead of feeling like you have to give exactly 2 reasons and exactly 2 examples, instead of following that speaking template or any other speaking template, trust your fluency.
For the students who are taking with you, trust this guy. He's amazing. He will shift or improve your level as soon as possible.
Like just jump my score from 23 to 26, like this. How many hours I took with you? 5. Look at this. 5 hours in 2 weeks. I passed my test.
I hope you keep inspiring and helping more pharmacists and more other students to achieve their goal and become professionals here in the United States.
I advise every pharmacist who needs to get 26. For people who's really, they have concern and they need to do it very fast, go to the original, the source of help.